So this summer I graduated from Sheffield Uni, and because I studied languages and did a year abroad, I've actually been a student for 4 years. So I've put together a load of tips and things that I think would help you if you're a student or you're going to university, and I hope this helps. If you're not a student, I'm sorry, you still might enjoy the video anyway, and pass this on if you know anyone that this will help. When you've got your place at university, you're probably going to have a few forms to fill and a bit of preparation to do. Possibly passport photos to get, cutlery to buy, and a bit of packing to do. It's a lot, particularly if you've just come straight from school the year before. So don't panic. And don't be afraid to ask for help. You may well do what I did a few years ago. I am going to be a strong and independent woman. Dad, can you help me with these forms? For those that are not organised, well, don't worry, it will get better with time. Work-wise, if you're like me, and let's face it, you're watching this, so you probably are, you find it very easy to get distracted from work and, well, procrastinate. To stop you wasting time and, well, get down to some work, there's some pretty cool software online. Technology can be surprisingly helpful to students. Leech Block can block websites such as Facebook, which can be a bit distracting during study leave. Rescue Time can show you a breakdown of all your time spent online, pretty useful if you use a lot of social media sites. Google Scholars and Web of Knowledge have academic papers for loads of students online. It's pretty useful when the work kicks in, especially in final year.
Final year!
Prezi's great if you're required to do presentations and don't have PowerPoint. It allows you to do loads of cool slideshows online. There's different levels of interest people show in their studies. Some are like, I just love this, and some, I just love this. All you need to know is don't be nervous about work when you start. They get everyone up to the same level in first year. And there might be modules that you don't like, or there might be topics that are compulsory that you don't want to study. All you can do is grin and bear it, and you never know, you might gain a few new interests. Show an interest in seminars and don't be afraid to ask and answer questions. Be it to enhance your knowledge, to learn more, or to show an interest in the hope that the lecturer won't ask you harder questions as the class goes on. Now don't be afraid to take full advantage of your student discount. I'm not just talking clothes, there might be a particular piece of software that might come in handy after university. That way when you finish student life you won't kick yourself for not having looked at the discounts at the time. So find out what student discounts can offer you and get spending. But not too much obviously. If you're worried about your cooking skills when you arrive at uni, then as my friend recommends, get a wok, you can stir fry anything. I would also recommend getting hold of a basic recipe book, looking at videos online, or just asking for help from others. YouTube has lots of cooking videos for cheap, healthy and easy to make meals for students. And remember, if you do mess up a meal, you can always head to the chippy or the pizza place and give it a better shot the next day. I'll try not to set it on fire tomorrow. When you start university, you're probably going to have to buy books for the course. There's plenty of second-hand book sites and sellers, and Amazon do something where they can buy first-hand books back, providing there are no marks on the books. So hopefully you won't lose too much money overall. This also applies to a lot of other bookstores. When you arrive, be careful not to spend all your money at once with the excitement of being at university. Think to yourself, do I actually need a gym membership? And will you be walking to university, or do you need a bus pass? You may well want to buy some memberships and passes, but maybe test the water for the first week so you'll find out what you will and won't need. Also remember not to sign any contracts too soon, particularly for a house in second year. If you have any reservations,
Do not sign!
there's no point rushing into things when you haven't properly settled in yet. You never know, some people might start to get on your nerves, or you'll find out they're not very nice people. It does happen, and if you've signed up straight away to live with them, then it's going to be difficult to get out of. Don't touch my milk, that's all I'm saying. Fine then, I won't touch your milk. Good then, I won't touch your milk. Good then, our milk will stay untouched. Is that an innuendo for something? Ah! University is the one time in your life where you can pursue interests that you really want. Make the most of your free time and your holidays. Societies are a great way to meet people with similar interests and a way to learn about things that you're passionate about. Even if you can't decide what interests you, there are so many societies, so you might get a new hobby that you love. You might also get the option, depending on your course, to study abroad for a year. If this interests you and you want to travel and study or work abroad, then ask around, find out if it's possible. Things that you might want to pack are plug cables so you can have multiple plug sockets, a kettle, possibly for your room if you fancy a cup of tea at bedtime, a clothes horse or a radiator rack in case there isn't a tumble dryer or you don't want to pay extra for the tumble dryer, or you have clothes that can't be tumble dried, you can hang them off these, an Ethernet cable for the internet, something to carry your toiletries in if you have a shared bathroom, a washing basket, and earplugs. Finally, it might be useful to put a reputable taxi company's phone number in your phone in case you ever need it, or just as a precaution. It's important when starting university that you don't compare yourself to anyone.
I want to be slim like her. I don't have shiny hair.
He has a beard. None of that matters. Come out of university being the person you want to be rather than the person other people want you to be. So don't try and recreate yourself for university. Everyone is nervous when they arrive. Also, not everyone will appeal to you and you might not appeal to other people. What I'm trying to say is that you're likely to meet kids at uni. I've heard her boyfriend's cheating on her. Right, and where have you heard that from? I just heard it alright. Yeah, I don't think that's true. And she's got a fat ass. University's a massive mixing pot of loads of different people, so don't worry about being liked by everyone. Just enjoy your experience with the friends that you make. You're probably going to learn a few life lessons there over the years, be it getting your first boyfriend or girlfriend, organising your finances, joining a society, cooking for your first time. It could be anything. This is all part of the university experience, so just enjoy it. If you are going, I wish you the best of luck and I hope you have a fantastic time. If you know this will help someone, then please share or pass this video on. What wristband did you get for Freshers Week? The orange one, the brown one, the pink one, and the multicoloured one. Yeah, the multicoloured one gets you into everywhere, so you didn't need to buy the other 3. I didn't know that. I should maybe take the other 3 off then, shouldn't I? Yeah.